All right, so let's talk about breadcrumbs symbol sort order. So this setting controls how symbols are sorted in the breadcrumbs outline view. And the breadcrumbs outline view is this one right here, right? So it pertains to this little window. And we have a few options here. Let's go through them one by one. So we have name, which means that the symbols will be ordered by name. So let's open a main.js file here, for example, and navigate through that. And notice that because the symbols are ordered by name, the window will be jumping up and down, right? Because the symbols are alphabetized, but they don't show alphabetized in the file. Right? So I don't find this very useful. I don't think this is very intuitive. Actually, let's leave that open. The other option we have is position, and this is the option that is set by default. So now when we, if we press Shift Command period to jump into the breadcrumbs and we press the down arrow on the ellipsis, we can navigate through the symbols and notice that the window will mostly only scroll down because the symbols are showing up in this window in the same order that they show up in the file. So I find this option to be the most intuitive one. And lastly, we have the type. And for that, I can actually show you that in this file. So if we open this window now, notice that the symbols will be organized by type. So up top, we will have symbols that have an object. So let's select this one. Right, so we have an object here, so we have curly braces. If we scroll a little bit more, we have symbols that are set to null. So notice the values of those symbols are all null. If we scroll down further, we have symbols that are strings. And then we have symbols that are, I think, integers after the strings. Integers. Yeah. And then after the integers, we have booleans, right, which is this little icon right here. And lastly, we have arrays, right, like so. I do find the position option to be the one that's most useful because it's more intuitive, right? You just navigate the symbols on the same order they show up in the file, and I find that to be more intuitive. However, I do not set the breadcrumbs symbol path to on because I would rather just navigate to the symbols by pressing Shift Command O. And then, searching for a symbol and navigating to that this way. Either way, if you want to use symbol path set to on or last, you can set the symbol order like so. And to me, the most valuable option here is position.